And we begin with that plea deal involving the shooting death of an 8-year-old boy in Louisville last year, Andre O'Neal Jr. Good afternoon. I'm Rachel Platt. Questions surrounding what happened the night the little boy was killed, and now we're getting more answers in a plea deal in that case. WHAS 11's Tabney Dozier with new details this afternoon. And Tabney, you've been going through some evidence. What exactly is it that you've been looking through?
Rachel, there was a good amount of police interviews with witnesses. We also obtained body camera footage from inside the Shawnee home from back in January 2016. You could see a lot of confusion from officers when they found out little Andre was driven to the hospital, not by an ambulance. Now, we do want to warn you, some of the details during these interviews may be disturbing. Elgin Anders has entered a guilty plea of reckless homicide in the case of 8-year-old Andre O'Neal Jr. Here's body camera footage of Anders at Cosair Children's Hospital on January 9th, 2016. Police say he shot O'Neal Jr. while the boy and other children were inside a relative's house.
I seen the blood coming, like, oh no, bro, he's bleeding. I guess he's hit. It was coming from out of his arm, so I'm guessing it hit his arm. And I carries him out the car, lift his arm up, see the bullet hole.
This is audio of an LMPD detective interviewing Anders after that shooting. Detectives say Anders and a woman drove the child to the hospital themselves. O'Neal Jr. died a short time later.
Like I said, the gun was in my pocket. I picked it up to put it up, slipped out my hand. And since it was a mag and it had the hammer in the back and you cock it back like that too, it fell straight on top of that, and all you know, okay. I was in shock. I just stood there. I seen little Andre get up and run. I'm thinking everything's fine. He just dropped.
There's a discrepancy over the Smith & Wesson .357 Magnum Anders admits having, but accidentally dropping.
My brother told me because I dropped it before. He said, bro, if you drop it, it's going to go off.
They don't.
And I dropped it on the back of the chamber.
They don't. They don't.
I don't know that. I don't know. I know I didn't pull the trigger. I would never do that to any child because I'm a father of my child.
Kentucky State Police records obtained by WHAS 11's I-Team reveals the weapon was functional and cannot go off by just dropping it, which Anders stated in his testimony. Prosecutors have recommended 2 years in prison or 4 years probation for Anders, who was already on home incarceration. Elgin Anders' attorney declined to go on camera, but sent his statement, quote, Mr. Anders and his family again express deep remorse on this most unfortunate and tragic event. Tonight at 6, we're bringing you more of Anders' police interview after the shooting, and you're going to hear from Andre O'Neal Jr.'s family. His grandmother tells me she is frustrated with the prosecutor's recommendation of either 2 years in prison or 4 years probation. Anders will be sentenced on September 12th. I'm Tabney Dozier, WHAS 11 News.
All right.